everyone. It's April 2017, and today is a very exciting day, as it often is in April of any year, and that is that I'm going to test out the items that I've created. And today's item that I've created is a new hammock. This is my dream hammock. It's been 2 years in design, or maybe over 2 years in design. I finally made it. It took me about 6 months to source all the materials. I made this great little stuff sack. Everything on this hammock has been over-engineered. I haven't tried it out yet, but today's the big day. I'm at Hammock test area near my home, and temperature is probably around 65 degrees, partly sunny. I'm at my 2 favorite trees. I got a soccer game going on behind me. I got a highway in front of me, but hopefully this will work out. So, wish me luck, and let's go ahead and set up the hammock, because you don't really need to watch me set up a hammock. I'm sure you guys have already seen that enough. So let me go ahead, set it up, and then we'll talk about the features. Yep, that is the picture of a cruise ship. Hammock test area is in a real strange spot. There's highways, there's rail line over here, which on Sundays grows really quiet because they have to pay the guys a lot more money on Sunday. So we tend to have a little peace and quiet. Again, this ship usually takes off on Sunday, so it might make some noise later. Okay, let's get back. Okay, enough. Let's get back to the problem at hand of reviewing my hammock, my new hammock. Here it is. I'll give you a video of the whole thing. Now, it's very windy, so I've actually had to put just about everything I had into the hammock so it won't blow away. The reason I wanted a new hammock, or another hammock, let's just say, was that I'm going to throw up a picture of my old hammock at this point. It's still a great hammock. It's an ultralight hammock, inexpensive. It's done me very well, but I can never really get a really good lay in it. I always feel like I'm at an angle. It's a very thin hammock, and I've never been comfortable in it. So I started looking for a new hammock, and I've learned that anything worth anything was very expensive, and the expensive hammocks weren't really what I wanted. So I started thinking about it, and over the last couple of years I came up with some modifications, some ideas I pulled off the internet, and crafted my own. So let's talk a little bit about what this is made of. This is Hexon. I ordered it from Dutch. I think his website is like hammockgear.com. It's extremely lightweight. It's extremely strong. It's rated for 250 pounds. I think this is like the 1.0, Hexon 1.0. I'll have to look it up. I think it might be made in Germany. It was not cheap. I think it turned out to be about $6 a yard, and I ordered 4 yards. But then again, I didn't have a hammock. Dutch, by the way, will make you a hammock if you want, and he'll also add modifications if you want. The price goes up, and of course you can't tell him how to do it. So I decided I was just going to do it myself because I wanted things done a certain way and sewn a certain way. My hair's messed up probably because I was lying in the hammock. But so I went and I was around on the internet looking for various ways I could do this. I added my own version of what's known as the Knotty Mod. Knotty Mod is just basically a piece of shock cord that runs along just one end of the hammock for about 3 feet, and it goes up and attaches to the other end. And the reason I did it this way was that just going the extra mile will allow me to ease of replacing the shock cord if I didn't incorporate it and sew it directly into the hammock. So I added this nylon webbing, and as you can see, I attached the shock cord to the nylon webbing, and I have this cord lock, and I can pull it out as needed. And I did it to both sides because I toss and turn a lot in the hammock, and I never really know which side I'm going to be laying, so I did it on both sides. It was a lot of extra work, but it's well worth it. I triple sewed the ends here. This is a gathered end hammock. Right now I've got a paracord loops in it. I may make some am steel loops, I don't know, but these are working just fine. This, by the way, is not new. These are my old whoopies. I'm not going to go through the whoopie sling explanation at this point. There is an acrobiner here, which I made years ago. Now you're going to not like my tree strap here. I created a couple of shortened tree straps that aren't really working for me right now real well because they don't go all... The whoopie sling is way too long for this particular setup. And these whoopies normally I use in the, out on the mountain. The problem here is the tree, these two trees that I use to test my hammocks are really not good trees for what I made was an 11-foot hammock. My old hammock is about 9 feet long, so this hammock is a lot longer, and because I'm dealing with basically 2 extra feet of hammock, the whoopies aren't fitting properly on this particular setup. I will probably be making a couple of new whoopies that are a little shorter and more appropriate for this setup. But then again, I'm probably not going to be using this hammock here anyway. I'll still be sticking to my my older hammock for this application. The ridgeline is also new only because I lost the old one. It's really not set up perfectly. It's just here for temporary purposes. I'll work on that later. So let me go get in the hammock and I'll show you what this is all about. So here I am in the hammock, and I want to explain a little bit about why I went with the 11-foot hammock. As you know that I'm female, and women carry their weight a little lower than men do. Men have more weight on their shoulders, and my weight with my bike riding skill set and my hiking skill set is more in my thighs and my butt. So consequently, I tend to lay in a hammock sort of in a V shape, with the low point being my hefty butt. So what I wanted to do was sort of be able to scoot down a little bit more than I would normally, like a man would, and my butt be slightly closer to the far end. So I'm going to cinch these up on this side a bit, and so this way, if I lay, I get a flatter lay with plenty of room to spare as a woman, as long as the ridge line is affixed to the hammock. And this Hexon has a little bit of stretch to it. It's extremely thin material. So what you'll realize is that it is a little cool. So you are going to have to, if you are to use the Hexon, it's a great material. It's the right color, the right strength, but you probably are going to need either a pad or a underquilt or something underneath you, even in the summer, because it's just not very warm. So I'm going to I'm going to turn this around, and you can see how this is what's known as a Knotty Mod. The Knotty Mod is working. As you can see, the edge of the hammock is cinched up a little bit, not too much, but it'll keep my feet in. Sometimes in my other hammock, my feet just tend to fall out a lot. I can actually put my feet out and not really worry about the hammock rolling up underneath me. So I'm really pleased with this modification. So that's it for this particular video on the new hammock. I'm actually very comfortable here. The ridgeline is doing what it's supposed to be doing. And I think I'll probably be able to sleep really well in this hammock when I'm out on the mountain. This is going to be a mountain hammock, not my day-to-day hang out in the park hammock. So if you have any questions, just put them below, and I will get to you. I hope you enjoyed the review of my own hammock.